Hi and welcome to Let's Cook and Star Stories. Today's recipe is so amazing. Layered rice packed with vegetables and chickpeas, all crowned with a crispy chapati topping. Let's get started by soaking the rice. While that's soaking, bring a pot of water to boil, add a good pinch of salt and squeeze in half a lime. This gives rice the beautiful pristine white hue. Add the soaked and drained rice and cook it for about 6 to 7 minutes. The word Basmati is derived from the Sanskrit word Vasmati. Vas means fragrance and Mati means ingrained. And spread it out to cool. Now let's prep the veggies. Take half a head of cauliflower and cut into bite-sized florets. Then trim the ends of the green beans and slice them in half. Now into a blender, add roughly chopped red onions, tomatoes, ginger garlic and a handful of fresh coriander and a red chilli for the perfect kick. Add a splash of water and blend it into a smooth, fragrant paste. We are going to preheat the oven for this recipe, but don't worry if you don't have one, you can absolutely cook this right on the stove top. Heat some oil in a pan and let's build the flavor base. Start with a few cloves and a cinnamon stick and half a teaspoon cumin seeds. Add the onion, tomato, ginger paste we blended earlier. Hi, if you're still here with me, let me know with a like and a quick comment. Rinse out the blender with a splash of water and pour that into. No flavor left behind. 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. Salt to taste. Freshly ground black pepper. And half a teaspoon of sugar to balance all the flavors. Let's move the gravy pan to another flame and let it simmer gently. Now in a separate pan, heat some oil. While that warms up, add half cup of yogurt to our onion and tomato gravy. This adds creaminess and depth. Give it a good mix. Now into the warm oil, add a tablespoon of ghee. It brings such a rich and beautiful aroma. Time to saute the veggies, add the chopped vegetables. Salt to taste. Hi, talking to you. Have you had a chance to check out any of my previous videos? I would really love to know what kind of recipes would you like to see next. Drop me a comment, I'm always listening. Now let me tell you, this isn't your classic biryani. We are not going heavy on the spices here. Think of this as a milder, kid-approved version with comforting layers of flavors. It borrows elements from a classic pulao, a hint of biryani, and even a few touches from my other rice recipes. And here's the twist, I'm setting the whole thing in a cake tin. Yep, you heard that right. Stay with me, this is going to be delicious and fun. In a pan, take about 200 ml of milk and gently warm it. Switch off the flame. Add a pinch of saffron and 5 to 6 cardamoms. Let them infuse the milk. Let's check on our vegetables and chickpeas. Look at that. They're looking absolutely delicious. Honestly, you could just scoop this into a bowl and enjoy with some warm chapati. So good. The milk smells good and look at the golden color. I have used a normal cake tin, but use a spring form cake tin. It really makes a huge difference. I have used some ghee to grease the tin. Now comes the fun part, layering. Start by spooning in a generous layer of rice to form the base. Press it down gently to compact it. Drizzle over 4 tablespoons of that fragrant saffron milk and dust with a little garam masala. Then spoon on a hearty layer of the delicious curry. Repeat the steps, pressing as you go. Finish with a final layer of rice and a fresh drizzle of saffron milk. Then we are going to take a cup of self-raising flour and add the saffron milk. Make sure your hands are clean and then make a dough out of it. Add the saffron milk in batches so that it's not too loose. Add some more flour if you need it. Roll it out into a chapati. Just make sure it's slightly larger than the cake tin so it can cover everything nicely. Chop a few mint leaves and coriander on top of the rice and then cover the rice with the chapati. Press along the edges to seal in all the goodness. Brush it with a little ghee and finish with a light dusting of garam masala. Into the preheated oven at 180 degrees Celsius for 35 to 40 minutes. Patience is really a virtue with this recipe. Once it's out of the oven, let it rest for about 15 minutes. Don't skip this step. Then you can eat a little bit of. Then gently lift off the chapati lid. You can tear and serve it in portions, but in our home we love mixing it all up. Sprinkle some fresh coriander, some yogurt, add a few lime wedges, layers of fragrant rice, vegetables, chickpeas all coming together, greens on side, squeeze some lime and a dollop of yogurt. A dish that looks grand, tastes incredible and brings comfort in every bite. Thank you, happy cooking and subscribe if you haven't already.